Today, I'm answering your most common financial questions. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I'm glad you are part of this family where we create financial awareness. So let's dive right into today's questions, okay? Question number 1, how do I budget when I don't make a lot of money? This is the most common question I get. A lot of people actually struggle with budgeting. But you have to realize that budgeting is not really about how much you are making. It's more about how well you manage what you have. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is to start tracking your expenses. Why? Because you cannot control what you do not understand. Use your bank statements. Use free app. Okay, there are lots of free apps out there that you can use to see where your money is going for at least 1 week. So this will help you to monitor exactly where your money is going to. You can also use the 50-30-20 rule. I've explained this. It's just a kind of guide. So it means that 50% of your salary or income will go into your needs, like your rent, your groceries, your bills. 30% of your income goes to your wants. Your wants are those things that you enjoy, but you don't actually need them. 20% of your income should go to your savings and investment and probably debt repayment. Now, even if you cannot hit exactly those percentages, don't worry, okay? No pressure. You can always adjust them to your reality. Even as little as 5% is a great start. The goal is for us to progress, not to be perfect, okay? Now, the number 2 question we usually get is this: how do I start saving when I live paycheck to paycheck? The simple answer is this: you just have to learn to pay yourself first. Okay, I'm a living testimony to this. Saving might seem impossible for you until you learn to pay yourself first. Okay, set up an automatic transfer of even £5 or £10 a week. Okay, now when you set this kind of thing up, you make sure it's going into a high yield savings account. This will build your habit, and then with time it will add up. Also, look for ways to cut small unnecessary expenses. For instance, if you go through your subscription list, you will find that there are a lot of the subscriptions that you don't use, or they are not even necessary. Cancel those subscriptions, okay? Also, you can try eating out a bit less. You can also find cheaper alternatives for your essentials. Saving money is not just about your income, it's about being intentional. Question number 3, how can I build or fix my credit score? Credit scores matter when it comes to loans, renting, even jobs sometimes. So to improve your credit score, always pay your bills on time. Payment history is the biggest factor when it comes to credit score. I have explained everything about credit score in a previous video. 2, keep your credit utilization below 30%. For instance, if your credit limit is, let's say, £1,000, try as much as possible not to use more than £3,000 per month. Okay, and try as much as possible to pay off the balance each month. 3, do not open too many accounts in a very short time frame. For instance, you should not be opening maybe 2 accounts in 2 months or in 3 months. Okay, give it time, stretch it. Question 4, what's the fastest way to pay off debt? There are 2 popular methods when it comes to paying off debt. The most common one is the snowball method, where you are paying off the smallest debt first to gain momentum while making minimum payments on your other debts. Okay, now this helps to motivate you, because when you are done paying your small debts, you are happy with yourself, and it motivates you to keep paying now off the other debts. The second method is called the avalanche method. The avalanche method focuses on the debt with the highest interest rate first. I love this method because it saves you more money in the long run, because obviously you are paying off the interest that has been accumulating. So whichever one you pick, Just make sure it's motivating you, okay? Also, you can always call your lenders and negotiate for lower interest rates or payment plans. Question 5. When should I start investing? The short answer to this is as soon as possible. Start now, okay? Even if it's a small amount, time in the market is more powerful than time in the market. I cannot overemphasize this. Start with the basics like a retirement account. For instance, in the UK, you can open a SIP account. In the US, they call it 401k. So whichever one, anyone that matches your local area, okay? You can also look into index funds through platforms like Vanguard or the likes. So these are low risk, long-term investments that track the markets. However, make sure your emergency savings is intact first, okay? Aim for at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. I've also explained everything you need to know about emergency fund. In summary, I want you to remember that your personal finance is not just about money. It's about freedom, okay? It's about financial stability. So don't compare your journey to others. Everyone starts somewhere, and every smart choice will always add up, okay? Just be consistent. Be intentional. Don't let one mistake stop your progress. If you make a mistake, learn from it and keep going. If you found this video helpful, I want you to drop your own financial question in the comment section, okay? I might cover it in a future video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend who may need this, because we all deserve financial stability. We all deserve financial freedom. So let's grow together. Let's get there together. I'll see you in my next video.